contestant on The Apprentice. ERIN, thanks for your time.
Thanks for having me.
So where does Mr. Trump stand right now regarding this Muslim ban that he proposed?
Well, just like Katrina said, we are now in the process of clarifying and expanding what views we want and what we want for the platform of the party. So I think right now he's just trying to really make sure that he's clarifying and saying which states he's talking about. So today when he goes to Pennsylvania, I know he's going to be in Menneson, Pennsylvania, and that's a big battleground state. He's just going to clarify those things and move forward and get ready for the convention.
How is he, do you know any more details on at least this litmus test? How will he determine what countries, if, for example, a terror strike originates from someone who's lived in France, does that then count? How is the campaign, or how is Mr. Trump determining which countries he would put on this list, this ban?
He's now consulting with advisors, and I think we're all going to know very soon exactly how he would conduct such a ban if there were to be one.
Right now, we're also looking at the fact that he's hired, and this has gotten a lot of new attention, a former Ted Cruz senior communications advisor, Jason Miller. He's now coming in to put the campaign reportedly back on message. Are you familiar with some of the tweets that Jason Miller sent out about Mr. Trump before being hired?
Well, what he was probably doing was just supporting Ted Cruz's boss. It's almost sort of a job description. And all of these people that end up working in Republican politics have worked for other candidates in the past, so this isn't highly unusual. And to say he's hired to get it back on track, the campaign is quite on track. Jason's just another asset to the team. Hope Hicks has her hands full. She's very, very busy. And he's just another asset and another member of the team. So it is certainly on track. He's just propelling the movement forward.
So you are familiar with the tweets I'm referring to. Let me read it to our audience in case they don't know. Jason Miller, who's now
I don't know which one you're specifically referring to.
I'll read them for you. He referred to hashtag Sleazy Donald. That was one of the ones. He went on again to refer to the Trump bot and describe his new boss as that, and refer to Donald Trump's infamous comment that avoiding a sexually transmitted disease was his personal Vietnam. This was tweeted out by the new communications director of the campaign. It's since been deleted since he was hired, but does that make his new job and new position difficult?
I think helping a former, presidential candidate and now hopefully the next president of the United States get elected is certainly a daunting task. But clearly he's up for it. He's got thick skin. He clearly has a sense of humor. So I think it's all going to move forward quite amicably. We're all of our boats are rowing in the same direction.
One more. This is again from your communications director of the campaign. He tweeted out, Donald Trump is the Carl Lewis of flip-flopping. I've literally never seen anyone move with such speed. I know that you refer to that as a sense of humor, but in the campaign where Corey Lewandowski is no longer there and others have come and gone, it's interesting that he is now a part of the Trump team that's been controlled so tightly by the candidate.
Well, Corey Lewandowski is gone, and we've already, he's working for another network in broadcasting, so good for him. But we have Paul Manafort at the helm. He's been called one of the most significant and influential political advisors of our time in the last 40 years. So we're just adding to that team. There's a very strong team in place. I don't think this is anything to worry about, and just moving forward.
All right, ERIN, thank you so much for your time. We greatly appreciate it.